Well, hello, I'm Elena Scott and I'm with Well. I'm here with Mari.
Hello.
And Mari Sella was one of our Living Well graduates, and we wanted to just share a little bit about how amazing her journey has been and all the incredible accomplishments that she achieved in her Living Well program with us. So when Mari came into our program, she was just overcoming so many obstacles. For one, her and her 4 little kids were living in the homeless hotel, and they didn't even have a vehicle. But she made absolutely no excuses. She came every single week, and she even showed up early, and she helped helped us set up, helped us clean up after. She was engaging and helping the other ladies, being almost a mentor to them while she was going through all of these uncertainties by not having that solid, safe, secure place to live, not having a vehicle to safely transport her kids in. And also at the time, she was on the Welfare to Work program, which I'm really excited to say that
Yes.
on Tuesday this week, she is officially off that program and
Yes.
working for the Center for Human Services. So I just want Mari to share a little bit about how she was able to be so consistent, persistent, and take that courageous step to accomplish all the goals that she set for herself in Living Well. And let me share what her goals were. So she set the goal to live in a safe place with her kids, which she is officially doing as we speak. She had the goal to have a safe vehicle to transport her and her kids around, and she purchased a van while she was in Living Well. She set the goal to transition off of welfare to work and be hired on with the agency that she was working with, which is Center for Human Services. She had a goal to better her credit score, because her ultimate goal is to purchase a home for her and her kids to live in, which she is actively working towards.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for her to share all that with you. So Mari, if you don't mind sharing a little bit about your journey and some of the things that you did to accomplish those goals and your Living Well experience and how you applied what you learned with us.
So, from being a recovering addict of 15 years, I went to Redwoods. I changed my life. I have 4 beautiful children. I attended MJC. That was my short-term goals then, to get sober, get clean, be the mom that my children needed. I went to college and I got into a program called CARE, and that's how I got introduced to Living Well. And I went to go support my girls, and I got an opportunity to be in Well. And I was all for it. I loved what the program stood for. I was just so interested in becoming a better woman, learning how to be a leader of my own, learning how to manage my finances, and just learning how to be independent and on the right track in my life. So coming to Well, I faced a lot of challenges. I didn't have a safe vehicle for my children and me. The sober living I was living in ended up selling, so I had to, I was homeless, so I, had faith, and I put my trust, and I went to the homeless program. And while I'm doing this, I'm coming to group, and coming to my classes.
Never missed a class. She never missed a Living Well class while she was moving into this homeless hotel, which was so phenomenal.
Yes, was my motivation to continue going. I made another short-term goal to finish what I started. And when I started here, I just felt at home. Just everything that they were teaching me, I was applying and implementing in my life, and I wasn't even realizing it. It was just like, boom, like all my goals, I was Xing out. Sorry, I'm crying.
It's okay.
And, I did it because of Living Well. It just offered the support and the encouragement that you needed. And aside from everything I had else going on in my life, attending MJC, working for Welfare to Work, at the place for a year, and I just got hired on. I had faith, and my time was running out for the homeless program, and I was just like, I just asked God to help me. And 3 days after, I had to pay out of pocket, and I got the home, and so I didn't think about owning my own home until I was just sitting down thinking, like, why am I going to exceed my limits? If I'm going to, work on my financial part and build my credit score, why wouldn't I want to have a home on my own? Why would I think that's impossible for me? So me being the person I am, the person Wells helped me to become, has taught me, don't exceed your limits.
Yeah.
Push yourself. And when you can't, you find that support too. Yeah. I just want to say I'm very grateful for this program and for the ladies in it.
And I have to share a couple things here about Mari. So first and foremost, we met Mari Maricela, because she applied for a scholarship. And we made one of the worst mistakes in our lives because we didn't select her. When we read her application, we didn't select her. And when we met her at our awards night. So Mari was there supporting her friends that did win, even though she didn't. And so talk about a character trait that is so resilient and so supportive and just able to let go of any feelings of that she didn't get it. And here's the thing, if we had met her, we would have selected her. So she actually helped us rewrite our entire scholarship application process so that we don't let another Maricela fall through the cracks. But I am so grateful that she still showed up that night, because she showed up that night to support her friends. And then one of the late Tanya Smith, who is a part of that program at MJC, sponsored Maricela to do the Living Well program.
Yes.
And as a result of that,
Love you, Tanya.
as a result of that, every single step of the way, Maricela never asked for a handout, but she was having the courage to ask for that hand up. So as she found that home to move into, she asked if I'd be willing to be a letter of if I'd be willing to be a letter of reference for her. I said, absolutely. Then Seroptimist, the application process for Seroptimist scholarship came about, and Maricela asked if if 3 of us here at Living Well program would be willing to write her that letter of recommendation. Absolutely. And we're very...
Don't let you think I wasn't discouraged. I was discouraged.
We're very hopeful, though, about the Seroptimist opportunity. So as Maricela is talking about purchasing a home and meeting all those goals of cleaning up her credit, getting this job opportunity while still staying in school and purchasing this vehicle, she's very close to this goal. So we're very excited to come back on here and share about you getting the keys to that new home very soon.
Yes.
So,
and I'm excited to see what new goal I will have when that comes. Maybe travel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm scared of traveling.
You can do it. So another thing that Maricela has done for us is we had the opportunity to share about Living Well at our Modesto Rotary Club, and she courageously joined me on stage and shared her story and the things that she has accomplished through the Living Well program. And so we are hopeful to bring her into more of those experiences with us, to maybe even share and teach some of our program to some of the ladies in the future. So we're very excited about your transformation and your courage, and I just absolutely love you.
Thank you for being connected.
Oh. All right, so thank you, and we hope that if you have a friend that is inspiration like Maricela, who could absolutely use some education in financial literacy, leadership, and wellness, please reach out to us, because we want to provide them with this opportunity.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.